YouTube, what's going on today? Beautiful day, White Deer, Texas. Beautiful. The birds are out, they're singing, they're chirping. Let me say this. Got several different points I want to talk about today. This is just my opinion, my thoughts, take them, leave them, shove them. I don't care what you do. But these people that are hiding behind computer screen and making these reactionary videos, calling people frauditors or whatever, they are frauditors. First Amendment frauditors. There are. Until I see you out doing what they're doing, I don't care about your channel. I really honestly don't. So actuality, to me, you're a fraud. If you're not out doing what they're doing, exercising your rights and your freedom, going out and holding government accountable, going out and holding law enforcement accountable to the laws and the rights and the freedom, I don't care about your channel. See, too many people are too quick to judge and say, frauditor, hey, I'm gonna make a video that says frauditor. What are you doing? I'll be honest, I ain't doing much because I don't have a car or vehicle to do anything right now. I don't have the money and the funds to go be traveling all over the place like that and doing what I would love to be doing and doing what they're doing. Walking around town, recording, holding government accountable. See, I love my Second Amendment. I love my First Amendment. First Amendment for one reason, that holds our government accountable. So think about it. If you're sitting there saying, this person so-and-so is a frauditor, but yet you haven't made one video doing what they're doing, your opinion doesn't mean nothing to me. The second thing I wanted to talk about, you had these different people being shot by cops for holding their Second Amendment in their hands. You have cops going around and tearing up people's signs, political signs in their yard, or trying to shut down the First Amendment, freedom of speech, press, and holding the government accountable. Go read it. They're trying to shut that down. So actuality, you got law enforcement that's trying to violate your rights. But yeah, everybody says back the blue. Back the blue. Back the blue until it happens to you. To you. You and you and you. When it happens to you, you're not going to back the blue. And then you just say, oh, it's just easier to comply. You're right. It's easier to hand over your rights, your freedom. It's easier just to say, okay, I give up. I ain't going to fight for my rights and my freedom. I ain't going to defend my rights and my freedom against unconstitutional bull crap. Yeah, it's easier to do that. So, and then if you figure out ATF is trying to ban a plastic arm brace for the gun. ATF, I've said it many times, you're a dumb fuck. I don't care if government hates me speaking my mind. I don't care if ATF comes knocks on my door. I'll tell them the same thing. Unless you got a warrant, I want my lawyer. I'm not answering your questions. Go the fuck away. Have a good fucking day. See, everybody's out here talking about defending freedom, but yet I don't see people picking up their cameras. I don't see people picking up their guns, carrying their guns. I don't see people holding their government accountable like they should. See, I don't see people going to the law enforcement, going to the chiefs, the sheriffs, and everybody else and saying, hey, you need to hold your boys accountable because we the people will. See, I don't see you doing that. So a lot of these keyboard warriors are running their mouths, and it's always funny. They have that meme on the internet. It said, this is Jeff. Jeff found out running his mouth in public is different than running his mouth behind a keyboard. So, yeah. You fuck around, you find out. I'm telling you what, we need to start holding our sheriffs accountable. LA County, I've said this many times in many tweets and everything else. LA Sheriff Department, you got an issue with your badge. Your badge has the pedophile symbol on it. You need to look at it. You need to look at your badge closely. I'm telling you, because your badge supports pedophilia. And if you don't think so, look it up. You can research that and find out. You got all these people saying that they're going to get reparation in California for $223,000 because they're black. It's the one state that's never allowed slavery, the one state that's never had slavery, and yet they're going to give these people money? Neutrum, you're a dumbass. So actuality, these governors, everybody that's protecting all these, see, law enforcement isn't protecting a law-abiding citizen. No, they're protecting the criminals in office. They're protecting the criminals on the streets. They're protecting the pedophiles. If I was to go beat the shit out of a pedophile, who's going to jail? Me? Because I beat the shit out of a pedophile? That tell you who law enforcement is protecting? If I was to go out and just find out that somebody hurt my grandkids and molested my grandkids and I shot and killed them, who are they protecting? They're protecting that person I shot and killed, because they're going to put me in jail. See, this is the bullshit. Blue Line is protecting the corruption in our government, in our streets. Blue Line is protecting the criminals. They're not going after the actual thugs. They're going after people exercising their rights, holding a camera, recording them on traffic stops. They're going after the people that's walking into a public building in accessible areas, which is not a violation of law, and they're arresting them, falsely arresting them. How many false arrests happen every year? You need to look that up. How many lawsuits happen every year against cops that their head has gotten too big and they think that they are the authority? You're not the authority. You're law enforcement. That's all you are. You're not authority over me. You're not authority over anybody that is a law-abiding citizen. You have no authority over us. See, Trump and all these good Republicans and good conservatives and good patriotic Americans are standing up. We're getting tired of this bullshit. We're getting tired of the corruption in the law enforcement. We're getting tired of the corruption in government, and law enforcement is a part of government. We're getting tired of it. See, we've been waiting far too long to see some action done, but yet now we still got Biden up there. We got Fetterman. Look at Fetterman, can't even talk. That tell you he ain't a puppet? Good Lord, man. I'm telling you, there's so much I want to talk about, but I can't think of it right now, and because there's so much corruption going on in this world. The law enforcement is protecting these groomers, these pedophiles, and I'm probably going to get kicked off of YouTube for the way I'm talking, but fuck it. But anyways, law enforcement is protecting these pedophiles. You go to a city council meeting and you start voicing your opinion. Who are they protecting? They're protecting those city councilmen that are enforcing and pushing this corrupt education, this education that's destroying our country. They're protecting that. Tell me they're not protecting it. I'll tell you you're wrong. You better wake up. Law enforcement hates your freedom, period. So you better wake up. God bless. Have a great day.